AIPAC has been called one of the most powerful lobbying organizations in Washington. Its prime purpose to back whatever policies Israel's government may pursue. At last year's conference, as President Barack Obama campaigned for re-election, he faced many AIPAC delegates who viewed his Republican opponent, Mitt Romney, as the candidate preferred by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. But this year's gathering comes as Obama is winning plaudits from Netanyahu for reinforcing U.S. security cooperation with Israel. It's exemplified by the U.S.-financed Iron Dome missile defense system, which intercepted Hamas rockets aimed at Israeli cities in the fighting along the Gaza Strip last November.
We've had some differences over settlement issues, Jerusalem issues. If you look at where we are today, we're much closer.
This year, AIPAC's priority issue is assuring that the average $3 billion a year U.S. military aid package to Israel won't be jeopardized as Congress carries out across-the-board spending cuts. Another top AIPAC item, legislation that officially recognizes Israel as a major strategic ally. That's a designation no other country maintains with the U.S. And AIPAC is pushing a bill that effectively endorses any Israeli military action it deems to be in its self-defense. That may not be authorization for the U.S. to join in an Israeli attack on Iran, but it would be welcomed by Israel as a green light to proceed.
And so this is purely, I think, a message to the world that the U.S. will support Israel on this matter without knowing what that means, without knowing whether there will be a military attack.
One issue missing from AIPAC's action checklist, Palestinian-Israeli peace prospects. That, too, is in sync with the Netanyahu government's current sense of priorities.
You only have to look at the Israeli election itself that was just conducted, where, for all intents and purposes, from my point of view, unfortunately, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict was not front and center.
AIPAC meets just 3 weeks before Obama's scheduled trip to Israel and the occupied West Bank. With Palestinians still bitterly divided and Israel still bent on expanding Jewish settlements in the occupied West Bank, AIPAC may see little point right now in paying attention to the heart of the Israeli-Arab dispute. Tom Ackerman, Al Jazeera, Washington.